is not agreeing with either of the penalties on him. What is your reaction to both?
Listen, everyone in the hockey world watched that game. We all know what happened. I'm not going to comment on them. We have our opinions, but what's the point? People, I hope you can all write about it and talk about it, but there's no point in whining about it now. They're gone. Our game was really good. If anything, we should have scored, could have scored earlier. We had lots of good chances, so we like the way that we're playing the game. Hard, physical, finishing our checks the right way. How playoff hockey should be played. It should be physical. It should be intense. It should be hitting hard. That's what playoff hockey is. We were doing that.
Dean, you had mentioned chances. What do you guys need to do to cash in on some of those opportunities a little bit better? Maybe some of the rebounds, and then special teams, obviously, as well. Power play, struggling just a little bit.
Yeah, I give credit to their goaltender, right? I mean, you look at Moose's breakaway; he makes 2 saves on him, right? He's a great goalie, obviously, and we've got to get some more looks, some scramble type of goals. We're getting the open ones, but we need to get a few around the dirty area, score a few more like we do.
Was this game enough of like how you want to play that it's not as discouraging? Or you talked a lot about learning from the past and not falling into like last year. Did you see enough that like gives you confidence this isn't the beginning of that?
Absolutely, 100%. Our group was composed. I mean, obviously, Hartsey gets kicked out. He's very frustrated at the end, but we're very composed. We stuck to our game plan. We were a little loose early, first 5-6 minutes, but then we got to our game in a hurry. We got chances. We played the right way. We didn't get rewarded tonight, and you can make your evaluation of why we didn't get rewarded tonight, but we didn't, and we play like that, we will get rewarded.
Dean, I know we've talked a lot about the penalty kill, but regardless of the types of penalties that are being called, I mean, you got to kill these things. At 7 now in the series. How big of a issue is this right now?
Well, you always want to tighten it up, obviously, but I think the first one was the first one off of Seguin's foot. It's not like they went seam to seam and scored a beautiful goal, right? It's we need to throw a few more pucks in there too. I honestly can't remember the second one because I was blacking out a little bit, but yeah. Do we have to get better at penalty? Hell yeah. I mean, for sure. So we will.
What else can be done to make this more challenging for Oettinger, especially when you do have the power play?
Simplifying. That's what we talked about. Simplifying, getting pucks to the net, getting people there. Like you just mentioned, the Seguin goal. We make a save, it kicks out, hits him in the foot, bounces back in, finds the hole. We need to score some goals like that too.
Dean, it's amazing. Last year, Kirill scored all the goals. This year, you're getting balanced scoring up and down your lineup, but Kirill and Boldy haven't yet really, gotten their footing in this series. What do they have to do to sort of create more? And do you sense they're getting frustrated?
No, they're just got to continue to play the right way, same way. They'll get rewarded. They don't care. We don't care who scores as long as the Wild score.
You mentioned that's how playoff hockey's supposed to be played, or you just have to keep playing that way and hope that the officiating catches up, or like how do you?
We're not going to stop playing hard just because some calls. That's not right. You play the game hard. You play the game right. You play physical. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to finish your checks. It would be more frustrating, obviously, and just if we were like high sticking and taking undisciplined penalties. Like we're not. Like it's not. That's not the situation. It's just good, hard, physical hockey. We'll continue to do that.
Back-to-back games, Dean, where John Klingberg has made a big impression on the hockey game. How much of a difference maker can that be when you get a guy like that with his skill set chipping in the way he is?
Yeah, I mean, could we get a few more pucks through? But yeah, no, he's been fine. Like we were talking on the PP, we've got to maybe sift a few through there, maybe get some bounces like we talked about, but, Klingy's been fine.
How intense this series is and the way that Foligno's playing. Can he maintain this?
Gosh, yeah. We had so much energy tonight. Our group was, he could play another game. He's an absolute machine, and I guess if anything, he's too strong. Thank you.